Hello, welcome to Mat Pilates. My name is Ellen. Welcome to the virtual Y. Today in our practice, we're going to stay down on the mat, grab a small ball, and we'll get started. So let's start with a nice warm up. Any comfortable seat. Tuck and lift your chin a few times, and we'll just stretch the neck, the front, the chest, and the back, shoulders and the neck. When your chin is tucked, then glide your chin left to right above the collarbone and just adds a little rotation. You might find a good angle there. Tall, inhale, lengthen, lift. Beautiful, tall. Now let's hold our knees. So lift your knees, hang on to your knees, lean back, tuck your tail, tuck your chin, stretch the back body, big back body stretch here. And on the inhale, lean forward, start low, create a back bend as you lift, inhale. Tuck and round, exhale. Two more, inhale, lengthen, lift, tuck and round. Beautiful, inhale, lengthen, lift, last one, tuck and round on that exhale. Lengthen and lift, create that back bend. Beautiful. Right ear to right shoulder, left ear to left shoulder a few times. Just loosen up a little more the neck, the shoulders. Beautiful, side to side, tall, rotate. Turn your neck to the right and then the left a few times. Beautiful, back to center, shoulders down and back. Roll those shoulders up, down, and back. Beautiful, left arm reaches, lean to the right. Inhale, tall, right arm reaches, lean to the left. Beautiful, back to center. Both knees bent, both feet off to the right. So we'll start in mermaid pose today. You can stagger your legs so that's comfortable. We'll start with hands at heart and then tuck your chin. Inhale, lengthen and lift, reach up. Hands to heart, exhale. Let's twist toward the left and then the right. We'll pause here toward the right and then the left. So twisting over that left leg, pause there. Lengthen and lift and twist a bit. So twisting mermaid to stag. So palms, forearms, or fingertips off to the left. And we'll reach the right hand beyond the left. Get a nice side stretch in as you rotate ribs forward and up. Come tall, right hand to the right leg. Left arm reaches, we'll lean back to the left. And then reach your right arm. Fold your body over left thigh. Beautiful, back to center. We'll switch legs, do that on the other side. Both knees bent. Stagger your legs. One side's very likely a little more comfortable than the other, so take your time to make the adjustments to your posture. And we'll start with hands at heart. Tuck chin, inhale, lift. Hands to heart. A little twist toward the left and the right. Now we'll pause off to the right, lengthen and lift. You can turn and twist a little bit more toward right. Come to palms, forearms, or elbows as well, down to stag. Then that left arm reaches beyond the right hand. Rotate those ribs forward and up as you rainbow left arm up. Tall, left hand to the left leg, right arm reaches, leaning back. Inhale, tall, left arm reaches, fold your body over right thigh. Beautiful, back to center. All right, let's come on to our hands and our knees now, our tabletop position. And extend your right leg out to the side. Toes forward, body tall, left arm reaches, leaning right. Turn your neck to gaze down toward the right leg, gate pose, forward and up. Inhale, tall, left hand plants, leaning right. Big side stretch, beautiful. One more to the gate. Left arm reaches and you lean toward the right. Inhale, tall. Now plant that left hand beneath the elbow on the earth, or beneath the shoulder, and lift your right leg parallel to the earth. Pull that right heel away from your hip and reach that right arm up. Beautiful. Point and flex here. You can circle the ankle, circle the wrist. Beautiful. Now bend your right knee. Right hand reaches back for the foot. Little quad stretch. Press the right foot into the right hand for a little more stretch, a little more back bend. Beautiful. Release. Let's come tall. One more gate. Back to the right and tall. Come to the hands and the knees. And we'll switch legs. Left leg out to the side, toes forward, body tall. Right arm reaches, lean to the left. Find your gate. You can turn your neck any direction, down, forward, or up. Inhale, tall. Right hand plants beneath the shoulder on the mat. Left arm reaches up or reaches right. More side stretch. Tall inhale, one more gate. Leaning toward the left. Tall, now plant that right hand beneath the shoulder on the mat. Lift that left leg parallel to earth. Flex that left heel away from the hip. So really stretch leg long, reach high. Beautiful point flex, circle, wrist and ankle. Nice, now bend that left knee. Left hand reaches back. Pressing left foot into left hand. A little more back bend, kind of like a dancer pose. A side plank dancer pose, you know. Extend it up, come on back to center. One more gate pose. Inhale, tall, beautiful. Let's come onto our hands and our knees now. Tuck your tail. Cat pose, so tuck tail and chin, seat toward heels, child's pose with that tail tuck. You can move your hips side to side a bit here. Beautiful, inhale. Come back to the tabletop and then drop your belly, arch your back. Inhale, cow pose. Nice, right on back to center. Push hands into the earth. Reach your right arm forward and up, and then thread the needle. Right arm comes under the gap below the left arm. Right shoulder, right ear toward mat. You could have your right forehead, your whole forehead toward the mat. Beautiful. Unwind, right arm reaches up and plants. And we'll do that on the other side. So push right hand down, reach left arm forward and up. Take a moment, gaze up now. Thread the needle, left arm through the gap under the right. Good stretch across upper back. You could turn back to gaze over right shoulder or forehead to mat. Unwind, left arm up and plant. Beautiful. Let's come down to our elbows, to the forearms, and elbows right beneath your shoulders, forearms parallel on the earth, fingertips to the front edge of the mat so you've got some room to lay the body down here. So reach your legs back, feet are hips width apart. So reach length back into the toes. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears so we're activating that whole back body, including the legs. So starting with shoulders down and back, reach length back into your toes. Stretch your toes apart. Press your toenails into the mat as you kind of imagine you're trying to stretch the mat as well. So feel those kneecaps lift, squeeze your seat, shoulder blades down, the back ribs gazing forward. Do you feel all that energy? One more breath here. This is a static hold. Sphinx pose. Beautiful. Back extensions don't have to move to strengthen your back, do they? But we can add some movement to those back extensions. So just take a little pause, release, relax. You can stretch those feet if you need to, and we'll reset that form again. So push down into the earth with your elbows, gaze forward, reach length back into your toes. Feel the kneecaps lift and squeeze your seat. Shoulder blades down the back ribs. Beautiful. All right, so hold that energy in your back. We'll keep our neck in line with our spine as we tuck our toes under and lift our hips. So body parallel, seat in line with the rest of the body here. Strong shoulders. One more breath in our forearm plank. Beautiful. Let's come to the right side of our feet. So we're on the right elbow and reach the left arm up. Gazing up. Beautiful. So you can gaze up, lift the hips, lower the hips. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. Two more. Lift and lower. One more. Lift away, lower it down. Back to center. Come to the forearm. Lower it down. Beautiful. Take that little pause. We'll do that on the other side. So forearm, side plank, hip raise. So shoulders down the back ribs, reach length back into the toes. Feel those kneecaps lift. Keep those shoulders engaged. Neck in line with spine as you tuck toes, lift hips, seat in line with the rest of our body. We'll come to the outer edge of the left foot, the inner edge of the right, onto that left elbow and reach the right arm up. Notice I'm stacking elbows and shoulders and wrists. Seat high and down. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. Two more. Lift, lower. One more. Lift, lower. Lift it up back to the forearm and lower it down. Beautiful. Let's lower all the way down. Take a little pause. You can stack your hands, rest your forehead on your hands. Beautiful. All right, so we'll add a little movement to our back extensions here. So starting with forehead on the hands, reach the length back into your toes. Feel those kneecaps lift, squeeze your seat. Lift your upper body off the earth. Keep your hands attached to your forehead and your neck nice and long, so we're gazing down. So back extension, hold, lift the legs as well. All right, so those legs are off the mat. The torso's up off the mat. Right elbow, left leg lower, and then switch. So we're just adding rotation in the torso. Switch and switch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center, lift it all up, lower it all down. Release, relax. Beautiful. Let's come on to the hands and the knees. Cows and cats, tuck and arch. You can always add that child's pose in if you like as well when the tail is tucked. Seat to heels, deeper stretch for that low back. Feels great after back extensions. Nice. All right, we'll come on to our hands and knees now, our tabletop position. Move more toward the front of your mat here. Fingers wide, wrists beneath shoulders. Knees beneath hips, pull the shoulders down away from the ears, lift the neck in line with spine. So brace your abs, step your right leg back, lock it in, step your left leg back, lock it in. There's your high plank, shoulders strong. So if your seat is up, lower it down in line. If your seat is sagging, lift it up. And if it's really hard to do that, come to the knees instead. You'll develop the strength faster by having better form. So we want to hold a nice long line here. Beautiful. All right, point the right toe. Lift that right leg up. Beautiful. Right leg touches the earth, off to the right. Lift it up, over to the left. Lift it up, over to the right. Lift it up, over to the left. One more, to the right, to the left. Nice, back to center. Down to the knees. Cows and cats, you can roll the wrists, child's pose, whatever you like. And we'll do that on the other leg as well. So set your posture, set your form, shoulders down away from ears, neck lifts, brace abs, left leg back, then right, lock it in, point the left toes, and lift. Left toes touch, off to the left, lift, off to the right, lift to the left, lift to the right. One more left, one more right. Beautiful. Back to center. Child's pose, seat to heels. Roll those wrists. Beautiful. Let's come up onto the knees. Reach up, gaze up. Release the arms and interlock your hands behind the back. Extend your arms. Chest expansion. And just a nice shoulder stretch here. Beautiful. Now we'll hug those arms. Cross the chest. Bring your forearms together. Lift and lower a little bit here. So just a nice eagle arm stretch for the upper back as well. Nice, release. All right, come onto your hands and your knees, your tabletop position. Press into the earth with your hands, shoulders down, away from ears. Right knee stays bent, but we'll lift the right leg parallel to the earth, the right thigh. And we'll flex the foot and then point. Bring the thigh in toward the chest. Lift, thigh parallel, flex. Let's do that one more time. To the chest, back to parallel, flex. Beautiful. All right, bring that right knee down. Now we'll open the right hip out to the side. Right knee out to the side and down. Lift and down. One more, lift and down. Beautiful. So we'll set those are our points that we're gonna lift the knee to. So keep everything engaged. Lift your right knee out to the side. Lift that thigh parallel. Bring it back down. Two more like that. Open to parallel and down. One more. Open to parallel and down. Nice. Other side. So let's stay engaged. Shoulders down, fingers wide. Left knee bends. Foot flexes. So thigh is parallel to the earth. Knee stays bent. We'll tuck it in to chest, lift it back to parallel flex. Beautiful. Point as you tuck, lift and flex. One more. Point, tuck, lift, flex. Beautiful. Lower it down. Now we'll lift that left knee, open to the side and down. 2 more, open. Back to neutral. 1 more, open to neutral. Nice. Lift, open, neutral. 2 more like that. Lift, open, neutral. 1 more. Lift, open, neutral. Beautiful. Release, relax. You can roll those wrists if you like. Arms, shoulder rolls, big arm circles, whatever you like. All right, we're gonna switch it up now. So we've been doing a lot of things for back extensions and planking for core. So all of our practice today really is for core. We're working our core muscles. It's basically our torso, and even into the seat, the hips, and the legs a little bit. So all of that is core. It's our powerhouse in Pilates, we call it. So, but we'll just switch muscle groups. So don't think just abs for core, right? Ball between knees. Sit up nice and tall. Bend knees, plant feet. Feel for the sensation that you can sit toward the front edge of the sitting bones and really lengthen that spine. We'll start with our arms straight ahead. Inhale, that's called door frame arms. So lengthen, stretch tall. Curl back, exhale, tailbone tucks. Pause, inhale, deep breath. Exhale through the mouth, realign and lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl back. Inhale, pause. Exhale, lift. 1 more like that. Inhale, tall. Exhale, curl back. Inhale, pause. Exhale, realign and lift. Beautiful. All right, we're going to add a little bit more movement to that, so we'll keep our breath moving along a little bit. So taking that little pause out, but keep your breath flowing. Inhale, tall. Exhale, curl back. You can raise the arms, scoop the arms down. Exhale, up. So inhale, lengthen, arms raise. Curl back, exhale, arms scoop. Come tall. Inhale, tall. Exhale, curl back, realign. Beautiful. Let's do 8 more. Curling back and tall. 7 more. Inhale. Exhale, curl back. Tall. Inhale, lift. Inhale, tall. All right, I lost count. Let's do 6 more. Curl back and tall. This is rows, so we're rowing our curl back, rowing arms. We'll add on 3 more. Curl back, tall. 2 more. Curl it back, tall with those rows. Last one. Pilates row and tall. Beautiful. All right, sit up nice and tall. Reset your posture. So we'll add a little bit of rotation in. So palms together, straight ahead. Lengthen and lift, inhale. Exhale, curl back to center. Rotate toward the right. Rotate to the left, center, and tall. Inhale. Exhale, curl back. Rotate right, left, center, tall. 1 more, just like that. Lengthen, inhale. Curl back, exhale. Rotate right, left, center, and tall. So adding that rotation, we're just increasing the muscles. We're moving into obliques a little bit. So sit up tall, inhale. Now that rotation's gonna happen while we curl back. So we'll rotate on the way back in that curl back. To the right, we'll come tall, and we'll go to the left and come tall. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl back right and tall. Beautiful. To the left and tall. Take a little pause in that curl back. Make sure you nail it. Find that posture. Beautiful. To the left and tall. Don't go so quickly that we skip the hard part and we lose the form. Beautiful. 6 and 5. 4 more. That's what Pilates is all about. Control, form, posture, precise. Last one here. To the left and tall. Beautiful. So Pilates is a little bit slower. It's not a real fast-paced practice. The more we practice, the more flow we find, so we can keep track of all of the things that our mind is checking off in the checklist for Pilates. You know, core strength, posture, engagement, breath, and then the flow comes, right? But slow, fluid movements. We want to stay within that range where we can control what's going on. So let's sit up nice and tall. We're going to turn this curl back into a roll back. So lengthen and lift, curl it back, and roll it back. 1 more bone at a time. lowers down, nice and slow. Pause at the bottom. Arms in door frame here. And some people like to have arms overhead, kind of use the arms for momentum. So I'm just using door frame, no momentum. So imprint, engage, deep breath. Exhale, curl up. Realign and lift. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, curl back, turns into roll back. Pause. Imprint, engage, deep breath. Exhale, curl up. Realign and lift. Inhale. Exhale, roll back, pause, inhale. Exhale, squeeze abs, curl up, realign and lift. All right, let's challenge ourselves here. Set the ball aside. Let's lift the right leg so that it's kind of parallel to the earth, or at least it's lifted. Tuck your body up into that thigh. Roll on back. Keep that right thigh tucked in towards your chest. Pause. Imprint, engage, deep breath. Exhale. Curl up again, spine realigns up into that thigh. Beautiful, one more like that on the right. Roll it back with the right leg and tabletop. Imprint, engage, deep breath. Exhale, curl up, realign and lift. All right, let's switch, set form, lift that left thigh, inhale, exhale, roll it back. Now, if this is a little too challenging for you, you can plant your feet. Imprint, engage, deep breath. Curl up, realign and lift. So inhale, tall, exhale, roll it back, pause, imprint, engage, deep breath. Exhale, curl up, realign and lift. Beautiful. Inhale, tall, let's roll it on back. Full body stretch. Reach into the left side, reach into the right side, side to side there. Beautiful. All right. So for our side kicks today, well, as we move toward that, let's come up onto our elbows and we'll do something a little bit different. So I don't do this one all the time, but let's do it today. So we'll be up on those elbows and we'll extend our legs long. So we want to keep the shoulders engaged. We don't want to sag into the shoulders. So push your elbows into the earth and lift your body, stretch length to your toes. We're going to come up onto the right elbow and stack. Let's stack the right leg over the left. So right ankle stacked over left, we're up on the right elbow, elbow beneath shoulder, fingertips tent. Left arm can reach up, beautiful. So fingertips tent here, inhale. On the exhale, lengthen and lift. Left arm long, left arm reaches up, right arm long. Back to that elbow. So it's kind of like a curl back and a curl up or a roll up onto the elbow off at an angle. So rolling back to the elbow, lengthen and lift. We're getting a little side body work in here, some oblique. Beautiful, realign and lift. One more, back to the elbow, realign and lift. Beautiful, all right. Let's come back to that elbow and we're gonna add on. So set your posture here, reach length to the toes, engage your abs, fingertips tent, left arm reaches. This time as we come tall, same movement as we lift, we'll tuck the legs in. So inhale, on the exhale, lift, tuck, extend, long and low, back to the elbow. Lift, tuck, back to the elbow, we're off to the side. 4 more, lift and long. Beautiful, 3 more, lift and long. 2 more, lift and long. Last one, lift and long. Beautiful, lower it down. Release, relax. We've got one more way to make this even harder. So options, you can keep your legs long, you can just extend the arm, you can come back to just tucking the knees if you like that version. Challenge yourself, or long legs. We'll keep the legs long as we come tall. So kind of like a V up, but off to the side. All right, inhale. On the exhale, long legs lift, right arm extends, back to the elbow. 5 more, lift to the elbow. 4 more, lift to the elbow. 3 more, long legs lift and down. 2 more, nice. Last one, lift and down. Beautiful. All right, we'll switch sides. Maybe a full body stretch would feel good if you want to stretch it out. Maybe hugging your knees into chest would feel good. But we'll come on over to that left elbow now. Extend the legs long so you can start kind of centered on your back, both elbows. Left leg over right. Come up onto that left elbow. Reach length to your toes. Push your elbow into the earth so shoulder stays engaged. Right arm reaches, engage, inhale. On the exhale, left arm long. Lift back to that elbow. 4 more, long and lift, back to elbow. 3 more, long and lift, back to elbow. 2 more, lengthen that left arm as you come tall, back down. Last one, lift, back to that elbow. Beautiful. All right, we'll add that knee tuck version. You can try that if you want to come back to just the long arm, the long legs. Feel free to do that as well. Reach length to the toes, imprint, engage, deep breath, inhale. Exhale, knees tuck as you extend back down. Beautiful. 4 more, tuck and down. 3 more, tuck and down. 2 more, tuck and down. Last one, tuck it in, back down. Beautiful. Take a little pause. Can you feel it kind of moving? It's abdominals, but we're off to the sides, aren't we? All right, last one here. All 3 options. So the newest option now is long legs lift as we come tall, but you can do the knee tuck or just keep the legs down. So engage, reach length to the toes, push elbow into earth, inhale. On the exhale, legs lift, back to the elbow. 4 more, lift, back to elbow. 3 more, lift, elbow. 2 more, lift, back down. 1 more, lift, back down. Beautiful. Let's come all the way down onto our back. Full body stretch. Arms and legs long. So just stretch it out. Stretch into the abs, stretch into the hip flexors. Beautiful. All right. Bend your knees, plant your feet. Let's cross the right leg over the left leg. Arms open, out to the sides. Let's bring our knees over to the right and just stretch the abs here. So you'll feel that tug up the left side body. If you want a little more, left arm next to head. Lengthen and lift. Beautiful, all the way back to center. And now we'll turn this into a spinal twist. So right leg is over left and we'll drop our knees to the left. Turn the neck to the right. Ease into that. Breathing. Spinal twists are a great stretch as well for the deeper muscles. There's so many muscles attached to our spine for all those postural movements. Beautiful. Come on back to center. Nice. All right, let's switch. Left leg over right. Legs fall to the left. Left leg pulls the right leg over with it to the left. You'll feel that right side body stretch. The abdominals, the quadricep, the hip flexor. Right arm next to head. You get a little more there. Feel that all the way up into the lats. Beautiful. Come on back to center. Arms out to the sides, and now we'll find that spinal twist. So let your knees fall over to the right. Turn your neck to the left. Drop in for a moment, just relax. You can always adjust if it's not really relaxing and comfortable. Readjust a little bit until you find a little more comfort. Beautiful. Come on back to center. Nice. Arms down by sides. So we'll get a nice active stretch here. Doing a little bridging before we're done. So arms down by sides. Lengthen the back of your neck. Imprint, low spine into the waist. Inhale. On the exhale, lift your tailbone. Come on up to bridge. Hips high. Shoulders can walk under here. Some people like to interlock their hands for the stretch part here if you're just pausing and holding. Usually in Pilates we have our arms down by our sides or bent, but this is just a stretch. It's an active stretch. So press into the inner edges of your feet as you lift the hips. See if you can relax your neck a little bit. Keep those thighs parallel. One more breath here. Beautiful. Lower on down. Little counter stretch. Just tug your knees in toward the chest for a counter stretch. Little rock side to side. Might feel good. Beautiful. All right. Let's extend both legs up. Stretch those hamstrings. Arms up as well. Shoulders drop down. Happy baby pose. Bend your knees and open your legs until your hands can hold ankles or feet. Maybe a little rock side to side. Beautiful. And then I like to add for Pilates a little leg extension. So open the legs a little wider. And you can hold the legs any way you like. You don't have to hold the feet. You don't even have to have straight legs. It's just a little more stretch the more you lengthen. Beautiful. Let's bring those knees back into chest. Roll on up to seated. And we'll end our practice today with some eagle arms, palms together overhead, forearms together, right elbow under left. Wrap your wrists if that feels good, or hug if you need a little bit of edge off. Lift and lower gives you a little more. Beautiful. Open elbows wide, chest expansion. Lift your heart. Interlock your hands behind the back. Extend a little longer and lift. Beautiful. Release. Let's end our practice today with 3 long deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth, the Pilates breath. Deep breath. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. Deep breath. And out. Beautiful. Thanks for practice, friends. Good to see you. I'm here on Tuesdays and Thursdays now for Mat Pilates. Join me live or catch up on live stream. Until next time, on demand. Until next time, be well.